Right, let's begin our broadcast. Deputy President Rigathi Gachagua has backtracked on his plan to file a petition for the removal of Judge Maina from office. In a statement issued on Thursday, the Deputy President's office said the move had been prompted by the need to allow for dialogue between the executive and the judiciary on the conduct of judicial officers. Gachagua had vowed to ensure the removal of Justice Maina, whom he accused of unceremoniously declaring his fortune proceeds of crime, a move he says was meant to taint his image. Msimbi Mesh with more.
Amechallenge sisi tutoe ushahidi.
Deputy President Rigathi Gachagua has dropped his planned petition against Justice Maina for now after making corruption claims against her. In a statement from his office, the DP welcomed the dialogue on accountability talks between President William Ruto and Chief Justice Martha Koome.
Mimi niko tayari.
The DP, through his head of communication Jerry Rugene, said, quote, "The current national discourse on judicial transparency and application of Article 10 of the Constitution of Kenya on the conduct of judges and other judicial officers. In this regard, the DP will not proceed with the matter of the petition for now." He has urged all Kenyans to support this process. Previously, he had promised to submit the petition claiming to possess evidence linking Justice Maina to corruption.
I'll personally present a petition before Lady Chief Justice Martha Koome against Justice Maina for her removal from the judiciary for misconduct and corruption. Mimi mwenyewe ndio nitaongoza because sasa tuko tayari, mimi ndio nitaongoza kwa executive.
However, his change of stance coincides with President William Ruto's apparent willingness to engage in tripartite talks involving the executive, judiciary and legislature, as proposed by Chief Justice Martha Koome.
Mkutano kati ya executive, judiciary, legislature, our leadership, the leadership of the executive, mimi nikiongoza. The leadership of the judiciary, ikiongozwa na Chief Justice. The leadership of the legislature, ikiongozwa na speakers wetu. I am ready for the conversation on how we are going to deal with vested interest, with incompetence, and with especially corruption.
Gachagua had accused Justice Maina of declaring his wealth as proceeds of crime without affording him an opportunity to defend himself, which prompted his initial decision to file the petition.
Huyo judge, through corruption, declared my hard-earned wealth proceeds of crime without giving me an opportunity to be heard. Against the rules of evidence, where he who alleges must prove. We made an application to cross-examine the investigator akakataa kwa sababu anajua there is no case.
Additionally, the Deputy President asserted that he possessed evidence implicating Justice Maina in corrupt activities.
Na evidence tuko nayo vile ilifanyika.
In July 2022, Justice Maina ordered Gachagua to forfeit 202 million Kenya shillings, ruling that it was obtained through corruption. The case stemmed from suspicious debit transactions totaling 7.3 billion Kenya shillings in Gachagua's personal accounts, investigated by the Assets Recovery Unit. Gachagua vowed to appeal the decision and accused the Law Society of Kenya of hypocrisy for protesting against President William Ruto's criticism of the judiciary while allegedly remaining silent during law violation in the previous administration.
We will do anything under the law to ensure that we do not slide back to the days when this country was ruled by the rule of man.
We will not relent. We'll continue to fight for the rule of law, and we will take action. And we are putting Parliament on notice.
Everyone runs to the judiciary, and we cannot close our eyes or bury our heads in the sand as the independence of the judiciary is threatened.
And I don't know why anybody will feel so bad about it, wanting to force judges to issue favorable ruling with regard to the punitive taxes and more particularly the housing tax.
Judiciary must be respected and it must be allowed to do what the Constitution says it must do.
If he has any evidence against any of the judicial officers, let him follow the laid down procedures.
Meanwhile, Nairobi Senator Edwin Sifuna has called for Judge Esther Maina to file a lawsuit against Deputy President Gachagua for damaging her reputation.
Kote kukiharibika, yani hatima yetu mahali ambapo tunaweza kukimbia kujificha ni pale mahakamani. Wamekuwa wakitoa cheche nyingi za maneno wakielekezea majaji na mahakama kwa jumla. Juzi huyu jamaa anaitwa Gachagua akasema leo Alhamisi hii ambapo tumeketi hapa atawasilisha ushahidi kuhusu ufisadi ambao anasema Jaji Esther Maina alitekeleza. Ameamuka asubuhi vile sisi wabukusu huwa tunasema siku imefika. Sasa naona anatuma arafa anasema ameogopa, hana ushahidi, hadi sasa wataenda kufanya mazungumzo. Tayari umemharibia Jaji Esther Maina jina. Na mimi nataka huyo Jaji Esther Maina insist ya kwamba lazima Gachagua alete huo ushahidi, kwa sababu jina lake tayari limeharibiwa. Mtu anatupa maneno tu akiambiwa leta ushahidi, leo hii ameamuka amesema hana ushahidi. Mtu muoga huyo. Kazi ni kutupa tu cheche za maneno kwa podiums na kuwaingilia majaji ambao wanafanya kazi.
For Maisha Prime, Maisha Television, Amesh Msimbi.